Imagine selling now. Honestly, man. Fucking imagine it. Looking at your fucking kids in the eyes and being like, you know what? I'm real sorry, my youths. Daddy fucking went and got a sex change. You know what I mean? No more big dick. Daddy got a fat pussy now, cause you're a fucking weakling. Fuck that, man. I can't look my children in the eyes knowing that daddy fucking sold on dumps. On fucking dumps, man. You fucking idiots. Who the fuck is selling? I don't know anyone selling. My team ain't selling. I know bag hunters ain't fucking selling. Gem hunters ain't selling. So who the fuck is selling? Michael Saylor buying. Grayscale buying. Elon Musk on the Tesla cash flow fund is buying. So who the fuck is selling? I tell you who's selling. Little weak-hand pussios that didn't even fucking want to be in this game anyway. Didn't understand it. I'm in it for the deck. Fuck off, mate. You ain't
just put in 30% of your entire portfolio into this meme coin, which is pretty much held by snipers.
Who are the snipers? Go get the snipers. Go arrest the snipers.
We don't know who they are, but they're dumping on you. Do you want to sell here, Mr. Expert, or what should we do?
What? I don't even know how to sell. I've never sold in my life.
Well, what we can do is we can monitor what the whales are doing.
What the?
If the whales are selling...
Now there's whales involved. What the hell are you talking about? Can you guys speak to me a bit on English?
Okay, so we have influencers, insiders, whales, snipers.
If we buy 5 RMs, okay, it's so much easier to move them around than art.
We can't move the money, Louis.
Papa, it's just so much simpler to be buying watches as opposed to art pieces.
Watches, art. I don't understand what you are saying. What
We're
Louis,
talking
don't you
about
understand
the
anything?
putain money laundering issue that
Money
we
laundering?
have.
Louis! We are not a drug cartel. We don't do money laundering.
No, I not money. I meant tax avoidance.
Tax avoidance. Ah, man, ça va. Okay.
Watches.
Buy the watches. Okay, I didn't know what
Thank
you meant.
you.
Why you don't say what you mean?
Sir? Sir, are you listening to me, sir? Sir, I'm talking to you. Sir, are you aware?
Help. Okay. Investing. Don't know what to do, what it is, but I need help. I need help.
Okay, so I would recommend, so me personally, I have 1.3 million in XRP. So right now it's about $2 and something cents, but the community knows that when I know it will bump up to $10, I'm going to be basically set for life. So I would highly recommend buying XRP. Why are you crying?
What the hell did you just say?
XRP.
I couldn't even understand what X could even stand for.
It doesn't stand for anything. It's just like, XRP doesn't stand for anything like explicitly. It's just like
I'm screwed. Crypto men, come this way. Help me.
just put money into XRP and then you're set for life.
Put my money in it.
Or just spend it all, whatever you want to do.
Well, will the IRS come after me if I, like, they won't come after me if I do that?
You haven't paid taxes in 2 years, so they're gonna come after you anyway.
Not if I had my money in this XPR stuff. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Just do that.
I really think XRP could hit $10,000.
XRP definitely could hit $10,000. BlackRock is about to buy $9 trillion worth of XRP.
That's insane. Soulface, what do you think, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely 1,000% XRP is about to hit $10,000, especially because of them going after the Swift banking system.
Okay, Gabe, what do you think, bro?
Without a doubt, XRP to 10 bands, and the reason is XRP has intrinsic value. Bitcoin doesn't.
Okay, Mark, what do you think?
XRP $10,000? No question.
Okay, cool. Luke, what do you think?
Absolutely. Wisdom Tree just recently filed an ETF. It's going to go berserk.
Okay, cool. Sage, what do you think, bro?
I think XRP could 100% hit $10,000 simply if they just take over the Swift banking system, which will put their market cap well over 1.2 quadrillion.
What am I going to do? I'm Hitler's top guy. Adolf Hitler chose me to lead the revolution. Oh. Adolf Hitler needs me? Okay, I'll do it. I'm going to bat for you, Hitler. I got your back, Hitler.
Broski, the market is so red, I thought my MacBook was bleeding.
This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire, today I'm a slumdog.
This is not a dip, this is a black hole.
Imbeciles, they have no idea. This is not a black hole, this is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us?
Yeah, why is he so unfazed?
Check your wallet, cuz. The crypto is down 85%.
Allow him, Broski, he's still in denial.
Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off?
Oh shit. No, gang, not the hustler mindset.
Not the hustler mindset.
Bro said it's not a crash, it's a discount. Circumstances, but you can change your mentality.
Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind? You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent. So I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist.
Nah, man, how does he do
this guy knows something. Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump? So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return?
He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter zip discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Yeah, a few individuals that make it out, cuz. This guy's one of them.
Ya te caché, puto. Ya te caché. I'm seeing you. What the fuck are you looking at?
Come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Stab my heart and make me gay, 'cause these ladies wanna hate on my love. My love, my darling. Yeah, one day you walked away, and I've never been the same. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you, my darling. Oh, my mommy's gonna cry when I overdose now. Oh, you did this. You did this, my darling. Where'd you go? Why'd you go?
Nigga Chain Laboratories.
Nigga chain. Some will bridge and others feel the pain. Nigga chain. AI layer 2 technology. Nigga chain. Quantum proof Gorillion TPS. Nigga chain. Leave the hood and make your mama proud. Nigga chain. The tech is real and you are missing out.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be
How many
coming from
chairs
first
are you
principles.
sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on one pair of glasses. You've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is things in your life. Do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? You put your entire family on the one airplane, aren't you afraid? Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There is no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
You buy this for $39.99, guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby, you're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99, that's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move. I act quick. I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com. Boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99.
Good morning, Vietnam. What is going on, you guys?
Well,
welcome to Vanguard with the exit liquidity. Here with Charlie.
And Vietnam has been exit liquidity, or I should say about 85 people in Vietnam have been used as exit liquidity by the banks. Allegedly, there's a news article on Twitter that basically said there were people who are non-compliant with the digital ID, so they just wiped their 85 million bank accounts. What do you think they're going to do with that money? It's just like they're not just going yoink and not doing anything with it, right? They're not burning those dollars or anything like that. They'll probably use them for defense spending or who the hell knows, right? But man, that's pretty brutal. Like, I don't even know how many people are in that country. Maybe like 300, not even, no, it's probably like half. That's like 80% of the fucking country or something.
Yeah,
I'm going to look this shit up.
I mean, it's crazy. And Vietnam was hiding all the war generals in Cambodia anyway. But yeah.
I'm going to look this up.
Well, welcome, you guys. You know, this is a very, very, very,
it's fucking legit.
Oh, it is legit. Damn,
it's absolutely legit.
Bad. That no good, Charlie. That no good.
And then population 101 million. So 85% of the country got rugged.
How are they not gonna have a revolution? You stole that many people's money, you deleted people's bank accounts. They better have given people checks or some shit. Like that's insane, dude.
This happened like a week ago or something. But
God damn.
Or
dog.
no, that was reported a week ago. But starting because they, what do you call it? They're supposed to do biometrics with their bank account.
Broke nigga alert. 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 Broke nigga alert.
Make Vietnam great again.
Yeah,
They beat the Americans.
They're gonna have to go start digging more tunnels because, damn, bro, like Vietnam freezes 86 million bank accounts, so they froze them because 85% of the country was non-compliant with the biometrics of the digital IDs. So yeah, I wonder when this comes to a head. That's interesting.
They just need to dig tunnels underneath the presidential palace and just fucking start going ham.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, and it's probably what could happen. I mean, what do you call it? If you go to North Korea, actually, when I went to North Korea in 2009 for just stepped over the border.
Oh wait, brother! I was like, you know, when I went to North Korea, I was like, excuse me. Fuck.
So there's at the border. Basically, they have like what do you call it? All the military,
the DMZ,
the DMZ exactly, and you can go into the little building.
Charlie Lore. Dude, this dad Lore's gonna be sick one day.
But one of the stories that they said, which was really interesting, is I was like on the way driving to North Korea, basically. I know it sounds funny, but there was rivers, and then all the rivers are lined with barbed wire.
Okay,
and they have like posts where guards will stand with guns and stuff. I'm like, why the fuck are the rivers guarded or whatever? And they say they have spies that basically, like scuba gear and all, like basically go from somewhere in North Korea, go all the way down the river until they get. Basically, it takes them close to the presidential palace, and then they had one guy actually made it.
Wow!
And he made it inside the presidential palace of the South Korean government, and almost assassinated him before he got caught. But like those North Korean spies, man, they're crafty, and I'm like, and then you take so you take that strategy you were saying, and then you take what do you call it, the digging ability of the Vietnamese, and you got a winning strategy right there.
That's
But yeah, no, all jokes aside.
All jokes aside, Cal. Can you share my screen real quick? So today is a spectacular event. I really would say this in my Babe Ruth moment right here.
Yeah, it was definitely good. As soon as you tweeted that out this morning, I was like, LOL. We definitely got our exit liquidity. BlackRock's basically selling to Vanguard here to exit the market. This is going to be fun.
Right. So I made this tweet February 29th, 2024. Now I want to say that I was talking about this in the middle of 2023.
Yeah,
but I decided to put it into the Twitterverse and pin it on my thing. So this has been pinned for at least almost 2 years now. I'm calling it right now. The exit liquidity of the ETF cycle will be Vanguard or Caliper's retirement fund. We are in a 2017 cycle. Ooh. Well, it's kind of right because really, what's pumping? It's all the mainstream shit. I mean, it's really there's no DeFi shit pumping. I mean, we're not wrong. Vanguard doesn't have an Ethereum ETF. Something's mentally wrong with you. When did I say this in the tweet, you jackass? People are stupid. I should at this fucker. Swag. Let's see what this dude's doing. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. All right. But it's been pinned for a long time. So the main reason this is because they were so slow to the game. I knew they were going to be like, so obviously they're a little different than BlackRock. They're handling more. They're more on the 401k side than anything else.
Yeah.
Very large asset manager. They all own each other, right? Like they own 10% of BlackRock. BlackRock owns 10% of them. They own Blackstone as well. Blackstone owns, there's a lot there. But like if we were to put it in terms of like AUM and money under management and power, it's always a toss up between BlackRock and Vanguard. So a lot of people say that Vanguard's more powerful, basically. But they are held back a little bit because they're holding on to much more like 401k kind of retirement money and stuff. So like they are limited in some of the like possibilities they're able to do. So it's looking like we're going to get probably get Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs first, and then they may decide to add to like, because there's now technically there's XRP and Doge ETFs, but it's very unlikely they're going to add those.
I like me some T-Dog.
Yeah, some T or G Dog. Oh, G Dog's coming out.
T Dog's just fun to say.
T-Dog.
I don't know why. T Dog.
G Dog.
I don't know. T Dog sounds better.
But that's kind of what's happening right now. Let me see if I can play. Where is this? 1 second, Kyle. So yeah, here it is, man. So we had, I think the first one to kind of break it was Bitcoin Magazine. Justin, $9 trillion Vanguard's exploring offering Bitcoin and crypto ETF access to its U.S. brokerage clients.
Mhm.
That's huge news. Obviously, for people who know, so basically the reason for why I said that they're very slow to the game, I basically hypothesized very early on in 2023. This is after we had bought the lows on just about everything, right? I was going, okay. So I was getting a lot of very interesting questions in 23 about like, where could we go? What are possible pitfalls? What are things I'm looking for? This was one of the number one things I was looking for.
It must have been the fall of 23 because we got BlackRock announcing their ETF application in June of 23. I remember that.
Yeah. No, I know it's predating that because we were talking about ETFs happening and they hadn't even happened yet.
Oh, but we didn't know who would get what and who was applying for anything. Did we? Or did we?
Well,
I can't remember. Were we talking about?
We had inklings. We thought that it was going to be like
because the applications really didn't flow until after BlackRock's.
Yeah, after BlackRock's, but we
started in the summer.
We were speculating. Our strongest speculation it was going to end up being what is the name of that company? Fidelity. We thought Fidelity might be the first one, or it was going to be Galaxy Digital, or one of those basically.
Okay, yeah, I remember a little bit of that conversation. Then I remember BlackRock was the one, and then as soon as BlackRock did it, then what's the one with Kathy Woods? ARK Invest.
ARK Invest, yeah.
Put their hat in the ring, and then Grayscale did. So Grayscale, ARK Invest, and BlackRock were their first three that actually, did something about it. But yeah, we were talking about it maybe then like spring of 23.
Yeah, because I specifically remember after the kind of the lows were done, we were now kind of like looking for any straggler L1s at that point in time, and then we were, this is also kind of like we got past that really exciting part of like the lows. The kind of nice balance, and now we're kind of chilling a little bit, so with street. I mean, I remember saying some of this stuff to like 90 people live.
Yeah,
like seriously, people made a lot of money. But with Vanguard and stuff like they move really slow. This is going to take a while. So obviously, this is the first like, okay, that's a bell. That's a shot across the bow a little bit. All right,
yeah.
But it's they're not extra liquidity yet until they actually formalize, activate these ETFs. Then they go live. They start buying. Then from there, it's kind of open season. So we're not there yet, but we know it's coming.
Yeah. Well, and also that by the time they might do theirs, the SEC is basically coming up with that. What do you want to call it? Like set of rules that you'd have to follow to come out with an ETF for anything. Right. So they just might be like, okay, once the SEC makes it super easy to build any ETF, and
the framework.
You can just do it at the snap of your fingers. Like then they don't have to apply for it, wait for it, all that shit. As soon as maybe it's like super easy like that, maybe that's when they pop in.
Yeah, and
which should be in the next few months.
So after I tweeted that, this was me, dude. This was me in 23 right here. It is. I knew Vanguard was going to be the extra liquidity. I just couldn't prove it.
I like that.
I was dokes, man. I was dokes, man.
Yeah.
I could Dexter. Something about Dexter. I don't know, bro, but
You got the dark passenger with them.
yeah, the dark passenger and stuff like that. But like, I just had this feeling. Now I also said calipers actually, and you see it in the comment section. For people who don't know, that's the largest. So okay, that's like the largest sort of like. Okay, so Vanguard does multiple things. They do ETFs, invest in solo companies. They sell bonds. They do a lot of things where like Calipers is essentially just a retirement fund for base. It's a pension retirement fund. That's all they do. They're the largest in the United States. They're mostly based out of California. And here's the sad thing. They are pretty much the people in charge of like all the teacher union, also all the teachers in California, retirement funds, police officers, firemen, nurses. There's a lot there. There's a lot. Not every nurse, but a lot of nurses. So it's people who make pretty decent income, not the teachers, but like I would say, police officers, the firemen. There's a huge amount of money there, and they're usually making very terrible investments. I mean, it's almost. I mean, it's really like almost like the Teamsters, like giving out fucking loans to their buddies. I mean, that's how it feels like to me. So that Calipers is very badly run and very, 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 very likely is going to blow up at some point within T-minus 5 years. I'm not even joking around, like because right now they're basically running a Ponzi. Effectively, they're underwater. and the majority of Californians that are above the age of 60, 65 retiring, they're retiring now. They're essentially getting that pension, and it's fucking dragging on calipers right now. So that's going to be a problem, $1 trillion problem for California. So it's very, so at some, if I think the only way they could save it is if they grab a consultation with Crypto Mindset, the CMC, and they grab a consultation with Charlie and Miguel, man. Because I mean, we'd basically be able to tell them buy in 27, and then they wouldn't look so stupid. It's a little bit about timing, right? I would really, really like. I mean, that the problem is that these guys are going to come in during the hype. They're going to buy the top in 26. It's just like, because it's taking. You see how long we've been waiting. So let's just say fall of 23. And we didn't get it until January of 24. Did we get the Bitcoin ETF with BlackRock? I think, if I remember correctly. And if we didn't get it until July or June, the Ethereum ETF,
right?
24. So it took a while, right? So how many months is that? Let's just say the fall. Let's say it was October, right? Let's give it 3 months plus. So it took 4 months, basically 4 months for it to happen. So it just got announced right now, but they had to do an S1 filing. So let's just add them. Let's just do a mulligan. Let's just say it gets done in October. 1, 2, 3. That means
they won't have to do an S1 filing though if that other thing gets passed.
Correct. Yeah. So,
but with the S1 filing is where it's at now for sure.
Okay, so let's just
which
go.
Is that when is that?
1, 2. I mean, basically, it would be somewhere in February. They would launch it.
Okay, and I think between now and February, you could get that framework approved too. So, anytime probably between maybe December to February. Yeah. I mean, if that would be interesting because February kind of makes sense. February, March, April.
Yeah, it could be January if they're quick on it, but it seems. But like, so here's the thing. Okay, if they're buying, right, it's going to take a while to ramp it up. So it's going to be about like a 2-month, 3-month process for them to basically be all right, they've really laddered in now since crypto's going bananas, and exit stage right?
Yeah.
So it's more evidence that we've been saying for a while that we're bleeding into 26.
Yep.
Right? Because they're just not going to have these ETFs right here. Like, and also this is also so big for the Bitcoin side. It's kind of giving, it's giving strength to the Bitcoin side. It's, there's another fucking fish out here.
Oh yeah.
There's another
fish.
It's a big fish. That's a big tuna.
Yeah.
That's a big tuna right there. Let's see what else is. Okay. So pull my stream up, Kyle. So after that, right? So then I wake up. So we're waking up about 10 hours ago. Then I see this shit right here.
Yeah.
XRP in shambles. God forbid a white boy gets a little motion. Whale Insider. Swift. Yeah, Swift is working on a stablecoin and on-chain messaging using Lena.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting. But go ahead.
I really think SRP can hit $10,000.
XRP definitely could hit $10,000. BlackRock is about to buy $9 trillion worth of XRP.
That's insane. Soulface, what do you think, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely 1,000%. XRP is about to hit $10,000, especially because of them going after the Swift banking system.
Okay, what do you think, bro?
Without a doubt, XRP to 10 bands, and the reason is XRP has intrinsic value. Bitcoin doesn't.
Okay, Mark, what do you think?
XRP $10,000? No question.
Okay, cool. Luke, what do you think?
Absolutely. Wisdom Tree just recently filed an ETF. It's gonna go berserk.
Okay, cool. Sage, what do you think, bro?
I think XRP could 100% hit $10,000 simply if they just take over the Swift banking system, which will put their market cap well over 1.2 quadrillion.
It's gonna happen.
I think Grant had a really funny tweet here, but hopefully he didn't delete it.
Oh no, I saw that 100%. Greg Cardone.
Yeah,
he had a repost of it, right?
Maybe it was a repost, but
no, it was a repost for sure because he retweeted it. I saw it was that. That's where I saw it. That's actually the first thing I saw from it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Did you put it under reposts?
I'm going right.
It's 100% under reposts.
Let's get here.
Let me. Really?
Yeah.
Did he delete it?
Hopefully not. I mean, that'd be
he might have looked stupid, and he
probably had too much hate. He took it down. God damn, I knew it. Oh well. Well, anyway, he was shitting on the XRP community, basically saying like, I thought all the transactions were going to go through. They had locked down 300 banking partners and locked the whole entire Swift system, and that is it. Like I've said before. Why would if Swift can find a way to circumvent XRP, why wouldn't they do it? The highest IQ person said BTC will do 100x in 10 years.
Can you look at the repo? Who did the repost on that?
On this one?
Yeah, is it? I forgot.
No,
You can't do that, right?
No,
because that's the only way.
They got rid of that feature, which is really cool. You used to be able to kind of search stuff, but like that's kind of lame. They did that, but it's just crazy. You know, it's just kind of crazy, man. And then in other news, so this is kind of the top 3 things going on right now in the crypto world. We got the Lena thing is really important to us.
Yeah,
we've been saying that for a while and stuff. We're going to be talking a little bit about that during the crypto mindset course. Vanguard's going to be it's another thing, kind of another whistle in my head a little bit in terms of that. I've got certain Bitcoin levels I'm looking at, but I've been saying it for a long, long time. You know, Alex Jones looks good in a brown suit, but who did it better?
Did he what do you call it? Get that mustache so he could wear the mustard gas
mask? You know what makes it so funny is that during the I think, was it Homecoming? No. Or Long Away from Home or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, that one or the second and third movie, right? He's actually parroting him. So like basically he's like, even during the thing, he's like, so it's like John Jameson is building his online empire and stuff, and then he starts doing things. But you know what I do, because I'm on stream all the time giving you breaking news about that evil Spider-Man, is I'm using male enhancement, vitamins, and which is like making fun of like, Alex Jones for selling like, vitamins basically.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny.
That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
Also, he plays Omni-Man.
Does he really?
Yeah.
He's the voice of Omni-Man. That's right. What's another 17 years, Kyle? I can make another kid. What will I have after 500 years? I'll have you, Dad. I'll have you. Brutal.
Are we in an era where people no longer communicate in movie lines, and now we're just communicating in memes?
That's right. But it's always been memes.
No, I know. It's just one of those things where, remember when people used to like literally like half their conversation back in high school would be like, every other sentence would be like a movie line when they're trying to communicate something. I always thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, we've been doing it forever. People the first ever meme ever was someone farting and laughing.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then someone they all laughed and they all started doing it. Like,
I'd say we have it on the soundboard somewhere.
Yeah. But so that is like that. So it's really interesting. So like we've got kind of a little bit of a timeline maximum. Maybe like they really lag it behind. That'd be really bad if they lag it to like March. I think they're really behind the ball a little bit.
Then they're like,
but they are basically top buying, which is really good. Or kind
maybe,
of best worst case, it's just kind of elongating the cycle a little bit in terms of like
Sure.
we're not getting new highs, but like the purchases are like holding us up basically. Which knowing how this cycle's been going, that's probably.
I don't think they're that dumb though. So like I think they might buy like 20.
I don't know.
I'd hope not. But maybe they buy like 20% of the top and then they let it drop, and then like after.
Well, it's based off of like their users.
No, that's true. Yeah, you're right. They can't. It's not just them buying up.
BlackRock has more control over the things, and they could sell the ETF. But so BlackRock has more control. Where Vanguard is very like laissez-faire, do it yourself. So if their users are not wanting to do it, they have to sell it. So this is that's also true. Why like they're dumber, not in a good way.
Right, but not intentionally. I get you. Yeah.
Because think about this. I know tons of people that like my brother used to work at like Safeway and stuff. He used to work at Starbucks. They all have these half calipers as a retirement thing, and they would. I know tons of these people who would be like, I heard about this crypto stuff, so I'm gonna start investing into it. I'm going to the HR department and like full port into Bitcoin at the top, and they're gonna do it. Or Ethereum is like, oh, the Soluna coin, I've heard about it. Or like, is like me, is there any way I can invest into this Phantom token you talked about? Phantom token? Right. You mean the app?
If only they would watch the crypto mindset course, they would have been saved.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Vanguard. I'm sorry, that was Vanguard, not calipers for Safeway and stuff like that. But they have huge accounts out here. Full port into die if you want to die. The whole burn address bullshit is crazy. But I mean, there's a small possibility like that the like Richard probably has the keys to that. But this he could just build a brand new stablecoin from the jump. That's a unique name. You could legally do it and then back it with like actual treasuries and stuff. I mean, why the fuck are we wasting our time with this fucking horse shit of a token? Just because certain people in the community have bags of it.
Yeah, it's kind of gay.
Or fucking over invested into it. Like,
kind of gay.
I mean, like, it's really gay, actually. I mean, it's like this game.
Stab my heart and make me gay, 'cause these ladies wanna hate on my love. My love, my darling, yeah, one day you walked away, and I've never been the same. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you, my darling. Oh, my mommy's gonna cry when I overdose now. Oh, you did this. You did this, my darling.
That's all the Pete Eye guys heard. When I overdose and die on my mama.
My mommy's gonna cry. Like, what the fuck?
I'm Hitler's top guy.
What am I gonna do?
Anyway.
The jet lag is real.
Yeah, the jet lag is real. Guess what? No sleep, gang. I got no sleep last night. Literally, I'm not even fucking joking around.
Oh, I know.
That's fucking terrible. I should have got sleep last night, but it didn't happen. You know why I didn't get sleep? I was okay. So I was about to go to I was going to like, fuck it. I can't sleep right now. I'm about to go to the casino. I close my eyes. I wake up 2 hours later. Oh shit. And then I can't sleep anymore. And then I said, oh, it's already too late now. That was my, I gave up early. That was the problem.
So what you should have done is go to the casino, get tired, and then actually had a full night's sleep. Gotcha.
So gambling saves sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
This must be recorded so the wifey knows.
Yeah.
But what do you call it?
Sorry.
So yeah, I'm trying to think of how many hours I got last night. Like maybe 5, but yeah.
What, because of the wifey?
Kind of.
That's funny. Let's see. Mainly Somi because he has 300. I already had more than that, but 300,000 still very. That's a big position in almost any token. That's it. Imagine if he had that 300,000 in Aster. He'd have like $1 million right now.
What a
gambling
loser.
saves lives. That's
What?
right. That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right. You know, and look, I yesterday I had a really good stream where I talked about like a lot of life stuff and everything like that. And like the crux of it is this.
Broski, the market is so red. I thought my MacBook was bleeding. This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire. Today I'm a slum. This is not a dip. This is a black hole.
Imbeciles.
I'm selling everything. I'm
They
dying.
have no idea. This is not a black hole. This is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us? Yeah, why is he so unfazed? Check your wallet, cuz. The crypto is down 85%. Allow him, Broski. He's still in denial.
Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off?
Oh shit. No, gang, not the hustler mindset. Not the hustler mindset. Bro said it's not a crash, it's a discount. Circumstances, but you can change your mentality.
Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind? You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent. So I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist.
Nah, man, them. How does he do this guy know something? Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump?
So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return?
He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter-zip discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Yeah, a few individuals that make it out, cuz. This guy's one of them.
Are we 80% down or are we 80% off right now? Discount.
That bro's got the crypto mindset.
How many people signed up for the crypto mindset course? Wait, for the courses? 18,000 people have taken the way more than that. It's 18,000 some change.
We're getting close to 20K.
Yeah, we're getting close to 20K.
But the one thing I will say is the more that after we started tracking like how many customers basically that we've serviced over the years, when I see McDonald's sign it, it hits different, bro. It hits different. It's like over 1 billion served, and then I think now it's like fucking crazy.
We're gonna get a CMC. We should get like a CMC inspired like McDonald's sign. that has like a million served, 10 million served, 100 million served. That'd be
we'll
so
get
cool.
there. We'll get there.
That's
I mean,
so cool. That's
we
the
have
move.
some bear market shenanigans, some stuff we're cooking up here over the next 1 year to get us on the fast track towards those numbers. So one thing that was crazy that Raul Paul recently said, he said by 2032 he thinks there'll be half of the world's population will have crypto addresses of some kind. Which, if the governments mandate some stable coins and stuff like that, that's not too far fetched, right? It's kind of interesting.
That's yeah. I mean, that's what? How many years from now? That would be 7 years.
Yeah,
50. I don't know. If he said 40, I could believe.
He's going based on numbers, essentially that how much crypto's outpacing the growth of the early internet. So that's kind of the trajectory he's going on. He was saying something like, after the internet exploded, it was like, I forget what the rate was per year of growth. It was like 100 or 200% per year. And then it went down to like 40% a year and kind of just stayed there for the last 25 years or something like that.
1984 is coming. What the fuck is that? With the red wedding, the red fucking.
Well, with the central bank digital currencies, absolutely, it's just government overreach, basically. Dystopian futures.
Yeah, I mean, look,
that'd be a funny name for a hedge fund, dystopian futures.
Dystopian future. That's a great name. Shit. AI overlords.
Have you ever seen like the valve
Lords
image?
of the underworld?
How it has like a little valve on the back of the dude's head.
Yeah,
just have that at his logo.
What was that from again? I didn't remember that.
That's Timmy.
Oh, yeah.
Timmy and the Lords of the Underworld. Timmy. Woo! Timmy gets all the money. Timmy gets all the attention. Timmy gets all the chicks.
There's one where he's like fighting as like a Crip or a Blood, and he's just like talking shit to the guy.
Oh yeah, the funk. Funk. He's like, crazy Sunday driver.
He gets in a gang fight and he starts like stabbing people. That character's great.
Timmy, when are you gonna pop some punk ass bloods? Wow, these guys really are crippled.
Oh right, yeah, he was with the Crips, right? I forgot about that.
Denver Crips or whatever. Oh
fantastic.
my god, man, that's so funny, dude. Anyway, yeah. I mean, like, sure. The thing is, but when I hear 50%, that's spectacle.
That's a lot, but that means we have our work cut out for us. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was going.
I'm not trying to fade it, but like I know what that number really means. Okay, so in 21, right, we would say during the peak, maybe 10% of people got into crypto. Maybe was it 20%? Like
of the world?
Of like, I guess yeah.
I think of the world right now, like we're not even past 5-10%.
That's what I'm saying. But during the peak of 21, retail wise, we had a lot of retail and stuff. Let's just say US population, we probably had 10% at that point in time. That's why 50 seems so dramatic. Sure, like that's why I'm leaning
dramatic,
more because I'm leaning more towards like if they said 25, 30%, that makes more sense to me because look at 50, right? You can just say the first 25%, it's basically vaporware. They got like $5 in it, or they just started it. They downloaded the app and didn't do anything with it.
Well, that's what, just an address of some sort being interacted with. So maybe they bought Shiba Inu, maybe they interacted with the central bank digital currency. You know, it could be a variety of things, but just downloading an app. So
yeah, we'll get Tony from LC sign. Absolutely. We're support my Chinese brother. Yeah.
And it might make more sense if you qualified it for 50% of people who are already connected to the internet, like for people who are not on the internet, like, different thing, right?
So like if I had to say it, like if we did get a 50, 10% would actually be investor NAV and actually be like, yeah.
And then he's also I forget what year he was projected to, but he's projecting $100 trillion in the crypto market cap. We're at what? Just under 4 trillion right now. Trillion. So 4% of compared to where we're going. I'm like, I like these numbers.
It's a 25x ish. Yeah, 25x.
What? Okay, this will be fun. What price will Bitcoin be if it's 30% of market dominance at 100 trillion crypto market cap? Let's figure this out.
Oh, you want to hear well, Charlie's looking that up right now, right? Let me give you a little bit of a South Park sort of conspiracy theory right now. So we all know they did the Charlie Kirk episode while he was alive. Charlie Kirk liked it. He said, "Oh, that's cool," right? Same thing too. If it was like they made fun of the CMC on South Park, we'd be like, "Bro, my mom, I made it.
I made it.
I made it, mom."
Yeah.
Jim Cramer just said fade at CMC. I've been popping champagne like
exactly
right, but then obviously he got assassinated, RIP and stuff. That sucks. And then it just turned really negative. So they're kind of like deleting the episode, kind of, but it's still around. But they're acting a little weird about it. And then today, right? I think they did a background deal. It's just don't attack us. And they started doing an episode on Polymarket, which who owns Polymarket? It's 25% owned by Eric Trump, which is Trump family money. and not Polymarket's allowed to trade and stuff, and you're now allowed to use it in the United States. So like, yeah, the Tate one was a terrible. I mean, Tate looked incredible. He looked good on the thing. The voice, what the fuck was the voice? The voice was absolutely. What they should have done is actually sent Tate files for him to do the voices himself.
He would have done it.
He would have done it. That would have been hella funny,
right?
The voice was just so terrible.
Okay, so this actually is not far fetched in my opinion, because right now, the total market cap of gold is 25.5 trillion. You give it this time next cycle, so 4 years from now, and I bet you it's about 35 trillion, because at this time last cycle, gold was about 12 trillion.
Right.
So it adds about 10, 15 trillion once every 4 years in gold market cap. And for Bitcoin to be 30 trillion, basically a third of all crypto or digital assets, when we're $100 trillion total market cap for all crypto, that'd be $1.5 million Bitcoin, which is well within reason by the end by 2040. That would be wild. And so, like, I mean, the way that what do you call it? No, actually, you have to pay more. No.
We don't charge you interest, but we charge the interest we would have charged on top. And
Correct.
Because you're not paying interest.
Correct. But yeah, I mean, that's within reason, because basically right now you're getting like the cheapest rate of everything in crypto between now and probably the end of 2027. After that, like, yeah, like good luck getting into this market. You're basically chasing. But I would say for me, I'm going to say 2027, end of 2027 is kind of like the tipping point for crypto. From now, it's going super mainstream and it's going to get that globalized adoption. Versus before then, if you were before 27, right, you were basically early. If you're after post 27, you're kind of late to the game. So you got a meme for that?
Yeah, let me. I don't want to share all my stuff, but go ahead, Kyle.
Oh, nice.
Mr. Onizuka sent this crypto mindset course over 18,000 served. There we go.
Nice. I like that. Looks
I'd
good.
flip that around to a W though.
Yeah. Yes.
It's set to Wumbo.
So,
But yeah, shout out to Mr. Onizuka, man.
So okay,
what a great
so
teacher.
The new math for this sign. No, keep that one up for a second. I want to say something. So the math for this sign would be, okay, we're at 4% of where all of crypto is going to be. So what's that? 20x?
25x. At 4%.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm fucking retarded. Thanks. So let's round up here. 20,000, right? What number did we say?
God damn it. Here, I'll do the math. God damn, I'm the math. All right.
20.
Okay. Let's see.
That's 400,000 served.
Look, I was right. That's 25. Yeah, 25% times 18,000. About 450,000. If we just said, if we don't,
so let's say half a million,
half a million
served minimum. By the time we get to 100 trillion total crypto market cap, I think we can boost the jets and do more basically. So yeah, it's all the Tylenol.
When I hear half a million, all I hear is. That's actually fucking sick, dude. Because think about it, there's so many people that have families and have like connection. So it's like if we really have helped and like onboarded like that many people, you would imagine they've at least onboarded 1 or 2 or 3 people in their family. So it's like that 500,000 could actually be like 2 million people into crypto now.
Yeah.
Sheesh. 100. So what? The youngest billionaire at this rate? What are you talking about? But anyway, too much Tylenol. That's right. Yeah. The sales are still going on. We got hundreds of people in signing up, and we got hundreds more signing up right now. So yeah, we're doing very well. Let's see.
We got Ken Rose with super chat there.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kyle. Ken Rose with the $2 super chat, man. Thank you, brother. He's been secretly doing this entire time to get our analytics of our thumbprints for all these years.
Yeah. The funny thing with Ken Rose is what do you call it? When we did it on Fresh and Fit, I remember I wasn't expecting him to throw the super chat.
That was so out of
just
nowhere.
with the thumbs up. That was funny.
Ken Rose. I was like, hey, what's going on? We have to get Ken Rose out here, bro.
Dude, hell yeah.
So
we're going to pop some bottles and it's just going to be a thumbs up on the fucking screen. Ken Rose with the thumbs up.
And like, what do you call it? depending on price action. But if we end up taking the March period for the Crypto Mindset course meetup,
yeah,
every single year, then basically what's that?
So we're announcing it kind of right now.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so
Soft
for you guys, so here we go, soft launch. So for you guys who don't know, we typically for the last 2 years, we have launched the Crypto Mindset Meetup in January. Because of some stuff and everything like that, in terms of we've had the 369 tour and a bunch of other basically events have kind of moved their dates.
Yep.
We decided to move it this time to early March, basically for the next CMC meetup and stuff. So announcing it now.
Yeah. And so if that period, I think it's going to be good for the bull market because it could very well be a little bit post or pre or just right around a potential 4-year cycle top.
We're gonna be in the club and going, oh crap, we're too happy. Oh no. Oh no. Like the walls is closing in, like shit.
Time to sell. It's like, what do you call it? The first sells that we do at the very end of the bull market or during the Crypto Mindset Meetup. We're just like, everybody take out your phones, sell. It's like Wall Street, you know, like on down in the pit or whatever. And it's
the nobody price, nobody. Nobody just free falling.
Goggles goes to zero.
Oh, fuck, Dracula's calling. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up.
Okay, Dracula. Sorry, we told everybody to sell.
No, man. But like, and then I'd have to text Dracula this real quick. Let me pull it up real quick. Go ahead, Con.
This is your sign to start evil maxing, bro. You must max out your evil characteristics. Become an evil villain, bro. Why aren't you evil anymore? People have done you dirty. They've done you wrong. And you're still not fucking evil? Join the dark side, bro. Why the fuck aren't you doing evil and heinous acts? This is your sign to start evil.
Yes,
Dump
this is
it
your
all.
sign.
Dump it all.
Yeah.
Luke, come to the dark side.
You know, actually, this is actually a really funny meme right here that I actually played earlier. So
yeah, Brown's conservative capitalist would be like kind of like a version of Trading Places.
Yeah, Trading Places.
CMC version.
So yes, this event's always going to it's going to be, unless we specifically state so, it's going to be in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
at least for this
absolutely.
one. Yeah. We've talked about possibly doing a pop-up meetups and stuff. We did one in Miami once.
Mm-hmm.
We could do maybe one later. Maybe it depends how everything's going. How busy we are.
Yeah, I mean, much easier to do in Vegas, and hell, Vegas is a good time.
Right. But you know, this meme right here, I thought this was so funny because you know, JP Morgan, you know, the hater of crypto, decides to allow, you know, credit card purchases for crypto again. This is all I thought.
Love credit card debt. I can spend money I don't have. When the bank calls to collect, I just change my number. I open up as many credit cards as I can and max them out on DoorDash for my friends. I have 5 social security numbers. I will never pay it back because I can't afford to. And I don't want to anyways. If they didn't want that money, they shouldn't have given it to me. I don't care if they lower my credit score. What am I gonna do? Not buy a house. Who needs a job when money is fake? I love credit card debt.
And the reason I thought this, the chat has been credit card talk all day for like the past 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
There's been so much credit card talk in the Citadel and the crypto, and then the take profit scores.
You're not credit card man.
That's all literally, I'm watching you guys talking about credit card points and stuff, and this is all I thought. It's like, why am I gonna pay it back? And stuff. I'm not gonna buy a house. If they didn't want the money, they shouldn't have given it to me.
Speaking facts.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude!
What do you call it? Very female behavior.
Very female behavior. You know that's happening right now with a lot of the H-1Bs of people and stuff like that. Like they're maxing on credit cards and going back to India.
Shit.
And they're like, I'm not gonna pay it back. How are you gonna get it back from me?
Smart.
Hope they buy crypto with it at least. Oh my bad.
New extradition laws get made between India.
Yeah. Let's see. What's this? Oh, sorry. One time my ex spent $4,000 of my bread on DoorDash in 2 months. Oh my god.
What are you guys ordering? Lobster?
I mean, let's see.
She probably gained like 20 pounds.
Let's see, $4,000 divided by 6. So she was spending on average, if she got DoorDash every single day of the month, she was spending look at this, how evil this is. She was spending 66.66 cents a day. 666.
Dun dun dun.
And here's the worst shit. Let's just say it's every other day. Oh my god, at least $4,000.
Put up lunch money.
So she on her her average. Let's put her on blast a little bit. So she was spending $133.33 every single day on DoorDash.
Damn. No.
Even today, I don't really use Uber Eats or DoorDash at all, really. Maybe I'm old fashioned, but
there's some good burgers on there.
Yeah.
Oh, the ghost kitchens. Right?
Take a $20K loan and never pay it back.
Sunglasses.
Yeah. You know, and actually, I've got a little bit of a test for you guys. Actually, I'm not sure, you know, because like I've been seeing a lot of weird stuff about people being sad in the chat and stuff. So like, you know, me and your parents have gone together and just want to ask you a question.
Hey, I'm so glad to see you. All right, you need to get serious and focused today, right? You are not gay. Hey, I'm so glad to see you. All right, you need to get serious and focused today, right? You are not gay.
Yeah. On one side note, dude, foot tattoos are horrendous.
Didn't Richard Hart tweet out like you're pretty much a pussy if you're selling right now?
No, that was a fake tweet.
Oh, come on!
He's too,
I need this one to be real.
It would have
been on brand at least.
Yeah, I mean, he should have tweeted. That's the shit he needs to be tweeting, basically. But he's not he's bull tarding instead of bull posting, which is fucking stupid. I mean, I will say this though. Like, I mean, the right now all founders are getting slapped. Like CZ and the founder of Hyperliquid are making everyone look like bitches right now.
Yeah,
I mean, all of them, from Andre to everybody else, even Richard too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, deservedly so. You got a bull post, like I've said before. Like the founder of Jupiter, like says, price does not matter, and then token does not matter.
Yep.
Yeah. But I guess one more thing. I guess for 2026, since we're about, you know,
if you don't have a fat ass by 2026, if you're like this, you're going to be chopped. You're going to be the first to be chopped. And
Hey, it's okay.
some of my best friends are like this. Some of my best friends. So you just have to love them while they're here. If you don't have a fat ass.
If you haven't gotten your big booty Latina by the end of 2026, you're chopped.
You're chopped. You're in trouble right now.
You're stuck with tortoise.
Tortoise will survive.
Yeah, I mean, this is the level you got to do it, bro. You guys, you got to take it to this level.
Please stop, please. Please.
So it's just for me. I can't do it.
You can. You can do it. You can. You can. Please stop, please. Please.
So it's just for me. I can't do it.
You can. You can do it. You can.
I can't.
The pain.
Why is it you can't keep door dashing like this? You can't.
You own a cat there?
Yeah. Which one?
You own a cat? Dumpiest before pumpiest, Moon Gang. Hang in there.
That's right.
It's like that. There's that cat, right? It's just like, just hang in there. You ever see that? You ever seen that poster?
Yeah, look at lunch money right here, man. I just purchased the CMC and the Take Profits course on a business credit card with 0 APR until May. Minimum payment, dog. And he's like, I got to transfer a credit card on the way too. There's a Conor McGregor meme where he's like a little leprechaun.
Dude. They scrubbed it off the internet.
Scrubbed it off the internet, but he's like
he's like a little midget running. I'm like,
bro,
oh
it's the funniest shit ever, dude. It's so funny. Anyway, I'm about getting chopped, but now pull this up, Kyle. So this actually going to my earlier point right here. Actually, shout out to Crypto or Us. Did Swift eat Ripple's lunch? And I've said this before. Look, these entities are so large. When it comes to that game, they have the money to fight. And like, why would Swift? I'm like, why is Swift going to go down without a fight, right? Ripple spent a decade competing with Swift. Now Swift just leveled up. A $150 trillion payments giant is plotting a blockchain settlement on Ethereum's L2. Why on Ethereum? Because you can't stop the transactions and they have some control over the chain, right? Even 1% of like Swift's volume is $1.5 trillion in chain flows. That's bigger than all the stablecoin payments last year of $27.6 trillion adjusted for share. For Ripple, this isn't the end, but it's their biggest test yet. So they failed. So they've sort of failed right here a little bit, and then two, they failed on not buying Circle. That was their other one. They're under. I'm telling you right now, like they're in the back foot right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I think Ripple, they have.
Wait.
Ripple just has like a lot of staying power. I mean, they've sold enough of their coins on their own people's heads that they have plenty of money to stick around. I think there's going to be some. I mean, Ripple will get its own traction. I don't think it's going to go away and die or anything. But yeah, they're not going to get the $10,000 per token they're expecting by taking over the Swift system at all, right? But what do you call it? It's interesting to look at the connections because most of the people that are getting any projects related to stable coins / central bank digital currencies and stuff like that through the Swift system and other stuff are all Ethereum based. So you got Coinbase related stuff, you got Vitalik and Ethereum related stuff, you have layer 2s like Cody, which are related to Ethereum and Cardano.
Right.
You have Linnea here, which is Joseph Lubin, who's a co-creator of Ethereum. So it kind of seems like the Ethereum original gang that's still stuck around and like is sticking together. Those are the people who are basically getting trusted by the banks, by the governments to build these types of things. So kind of interesting. It's like, what conversations have they been having? What kind of things have they been doing? What kind of deals have they been striking, for kind of giving up some of the data on the back end?
Yeah.
That's what I would assume is the number one negotiation thing. But we have heard in the background as well that over 50% of all Ethereum addresses have been tied to at least one email address in terms of some form of ID.
Some Reddit account.
Bro. So like, I mean, it seems like Ethereum here is not a little bit of a Trojan horse, but like there's a mixture here of what's happening on the traditional finance side. And Ethereum is really becoming kind of your main application layer.
No, it's
Wall
fucking
Street.
old tech, Charlie.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's old tech. It doesn't. You haven't seen the speed of my blockchain, Charlie.
Well, Paul's chain, very fast. But
that was a low blow, dog. You need to stop that, dog.
But a little, what do you call it? Not really that many applications on there on Paul's chain, right? But yeah, when Wall Street buying Paul's chain, that's what I want to know.
That's true. Now, put the screen on for 1 second, Kyle. This is actually interesting. Some interesting news from Kieran right here. Believe it or not.
Really?
The man that unfollowed me. I see what's happened with perps right now. The exact thing will happen into gaming just when one game breaks through, which is true. In reality, it needs to be a big gamer. MMO has a real shot at it. Also cheering for Axie's MMO. I think, yeah, they're like updating Axie to actually be more of a game. Besides just because it's just kind of, it's just a mobile attack, scroller and stuff like that. So
right,
interesting. But I mean, you need tweets like this. Like Richard needs to be saying, like, man, you got like fucking Hex is gonna melt faces, man. Yeah, you never seen Pulse pump like this is gonna pump soon and stuff like that. That's how you should be bowl posting.
Yeah,
he's not. Like I'm basically like at this point, I mean, like Richard basically wants people to capitulate and leave the whole chain so he can pump it, so nobody really makes any money, and then the chain can go higher, and then they'll buy the smart guys will make a couple decent multiples, but they won't get that fucking 100 or 1000x. There's just too many dweebs and shit. Where like I said, I mean, I didn't say this part, but I said fundamentally, like because so much of the supply is unlocked, you were gonna get less X's, right? Like people were like, is it 10,000x possible? I said no. No way.
No.
No.
Couple interesting comments there. Peace Laughter says, are you guys worried about the increased cost of ETH gas when there's more traffic?
No.
Not really, because Ethereum actually the last couple of years increased the ability for more traffic to be on chain. It's kind of one of the reasons why it was having so much trouble this cycle basically was simply because there wasn't enough happening on its layer 1, but there's almost like too much throughput ability on the layer 1. So it's kind of like, what do you call it? You only need a 2-lane highway, but you got 8-10 lane highway basically. So that's, going to be fine and capable for Ethereum, at least in the coming future. And then I think YN Crypto put a good one there as well. So ETH handles clean money while AVAX handles the criminal money. Sounds good to me.
It's all criminal.
Well, yeah, it just depends on who.
It's all drug money, Charlie.
Depends on who you're asking, right?
Well, yeah. But pull up the screen, you guys. I mean, this is the Hex community if there's another sacrifice. How they look at you at Halloween party when you're about to get sacrificed, my dude. I said this about the Pulse chain community. If Richard says, hey, I'm doing another sacrifice for a wallet and stuff, the Pulse chain community would take their pants down and bend over.
Oh, absolutely.
And be like, take my money. I'll never sack again. I never went to that gay club. There's no proof. There's no proof.
Hope not.
Brother, you're wearing assless chaps and leather, dog. What I wear in my house is none of your business.
Vito from The Sopranos.
The Lord has
My
tested
weakness.
me.
Yeah, but these bitches don't like put this back up, man. Cool and shit with that until like,
Aren't
but
these AI?
it starts. No, this one looks a little AI, but like that's just they're doing the cat face shit, which comes from like you've seen anime, right?
Oh yeah,
animes the faces are based off of cats.
Yeah.
It's all a generation thing.
Yeah, human cat face or whatever and stuff like that. But like, this is almost for a lot of these chicks like this, it's a costume and stuff because this is almost like goth paint where like real goth girls go even more ham. So this is kind of like goth light. So this is like at some point they're gonna wash it away and then you're gonna be left with their
Don't foot the pigs.
put up subs.
Oh, so
How they look at you when you buy the crypto mindset course.
I mean, this is some of the fundamental analysis we teach you guys here. But yes. What do we got here? What's this? Anyways. But yes, don't FUD the pics. Yeah, that's funny. I'm rearranging the one on the left's guts. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, some of them. Yeah. Like most goth girls or whatever. They look kind of whatever. I mean, most people are smitten by like you're kind of everyone's like everything. It's a top 10%. Most people are like, wow, that's what I would. But then if you see have you ever seen the average goth girl at a Hot Topic? Jesus, bro. Jeez, Mike.
What am I gonna do? I'm Hitler's top guy. Adolf Hitler chose me to lead the revolution. Oh. Adolf Hitler needs me? Okay, I'll do it. I'm going to bat for you, Hitler. I got your back, Hitler.
But if you want to know where to get the hottest goth Latinas in Las Vegas and stuff, you join this Crypto Mindset Quarter for you guys.
All on the non-recorded sections.
All in the unrecorded sections. We got the deets. We got the addresses. We got the clubs. We got the connects, ladies and gentlemen, man. For the low price of $9.98, which you can use Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal Credit, Stripe, debit cards. We made it so easy.
Hell, we might even take money orders.
We might do a goth night on December 30. I mean, on October and stuff for Halloween. Just maybe.
Mm-hmm.
If you think October isn't happening, you ain't bullish enough. You ain't bullish enough, man. But definitely, obviously, you can. So people actually, this is actually a really good question because I got asked this quite a lot yesterday on the stream. Okay, so if you get the Crypto Mindset Quarter 4 course, you will have a chance once the webinars are live. We do rugged maybe like 4 or 5 webinars in. You'll still be able to get into the cash out course because we have some people that join in and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get in the cash out course." That way, I'm locked in until like November and shit. Done. Good deal. Okay.
Yeah, but then some people forget and they if you buy the cash out take profits course within the webinars, it'll be $100 more expensive. Just FYI. So better to get the bundle now. But yeah,
definitely, so we can accept that. But if we were at the casino and you hand me $1,000 chip, I'm like, all right. I mean, like we find a way. So I got to battle back.
If they take the cost to travel here to Vegas to do so, then hey, why not?
I give you 2 pizzas are worth 10 Bitcoin. Trust me. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. But definitely, you guys, classes will start very soon in October. The chat is up right now. So, also another question. So we'll announce it in the Telegram chat, but we have not made the chat for the cash out course just yet. We will within a few weeks, and then you'll get an email and we'll announce it. So it'd be like impossible not to know it'll happen basically. But it's gonna be a great time. I mean, it's 2.5 weeks of classes just for the Crypto Mindset course, and then from there, we're going into more classes for the Take Profits course, which is the much more advanced profit taking / trading strategies for it. So it's much more intermediate advanced, a lot more juice in there, just the webinar with all the data is insane. I mean, it's so much, it's so dense in data.
Yeah, we're going to give you guys some recordings from the last one, and then we're also going to add a ton of new ones here. So yeah, lots of depth on that.
And if that doesn't convince you, I'm gonna let my boy Rocky over there.
Come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow.
No excuses.
There
Get in
is no
now.
excuses.
Get in now.
Go ahead, Kyle. So, look at this. Look at this right here. I mean, that is a full schedule. That's a lot of classes. Every single webinar here is live, ladies and gentlemen. 3 to 4 hours of live content, all recorded. We do have an unrecorded AMA sections, but, you know, of course, they're unrecorded. We go a little bit off the trail and stuff like that. You could say we got some pretty wild questions in there, protecting the innocent. But these are all recorded. The way it works is we do 2 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on, 2 days off. It gives people the maximum amount of chance. So some people are working. They missed the morning one. They're catching all the afternoon ones on those days off. They can watch the ones they miss in the morning and stuff, that and kind of catch up. It gives us a catch up period.
Yep.
It also gives us the time to kind of answer questions in the chat in between, and also figure out maybe we have to backtrack a little bit as well. You know, we always put a Q&A in there, like kind of in the halfway point right there on October 11th, kind of a catch up Q&A. Okay, before we start really heading into some of the, like, we're heading into the deeper water. Is there any, like, do you guys have questions on anything that we've covered in the last couple days?
Right.
And this is where we can really kind of like nail it down and stuff, and get you to the point where, like, okay, now I've caught up. Let's go. Let's get into the AI research for dummies, which is going to be insane. The Wall Street L2s, the crypto native L1s and L2s, surprise crypto founder. I almost said Goy. The end of year crypto tax updates, the closing time and extra coin picks, and the bonus webinars, which is going to be very interesting. Those are going to be basically flash webinars that we're going to have throughout the quarter to help you guys out. And that's not even including the cash out course.
Yep. And I mean, when we're talking about the Wall Street L1s and L2s and the crypto native L1s and L2s, I mean, a lot of the stuff there with Linnea is very, very interesting with what it's doing with stable coins. We have a lot of Binance chain stuff that we're going to be going deep into. Of course, the Pulse chain as usual and everything like that. So we have the bonus webinars there because we're probably going to have too much sauce to fit in all 17 of these live webinars. So we will have some spillover of sauce into the bonus webinars for you guys.
Beautiful. And who else is giving you this info? Nobody, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because, you know, shadow banned, right?
Yeah.
But
and it also, I was looking at the 60-day cycle earlier today. If we do break down a little bit here with Bitcoin going into the end of, or going, like, basically going below 107,000, if Bitcoin were to do that here, let's say going into Monday, Tuesday, then pretty much what you're going to get is that second half of webinar series there. That's where you're most likely to get the 60-day cycle low. So
Right.
pretty much in the course, we'd be buying up the cheapest prices on all the coins, the best coins, and then everybody be sitting pretty going into the better parts of Q4, which would be the second half of October going into November, December. So,
Right.
you know, light that candle, baby.
There is no tomorrow. Buy the course before it closes out. That is right. Now, Crypto Cashew, does the crash out course start right after the schedule? The
Yes.
crash out course starts right after we believe that the top's in, or we're beginning the descent.
Yeah, it'll
Very
be
important course.
It'll be timed well with well, I mean, like, it depends. If we're going into a cycle low, we might time it with that. We might pause the middle of the schedule there and throw in the first webinar for that course,
Right.
and then resume kind of thing, and then finish the rest after the course. But yeah, it probably won't be too far after that.
Right.
But yeah, there and like, if there needs to be some straddle to later in the quarter, we'll do some flash webinars and stuff like that as well.
Definitely. And then, you know, here's, I mean, someone asked and stuff, right? So the crypto mindset course and the cash out course, this is very interesting because of where we placed it right now in the year.
Yep.
There, we were basically with you for the rest of the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a very good shot we won't even do another crypto mindset course until February even.
Yep.
And so you literally have us for like the next 4 months. I mean, we're literally taking care of you guys for the most tumultuous part of the whole cycle, which is that it's that conversion from 25 to 26.
There's gonna be so many people on the sideline that'll just be like,
I mean, look at the Parkinsons.
Bro. There'll be so many people on the sideline that if they didn't get into the Q4 course here, they're going to be fucking kicking themselves come into New Year's, because we'll be off of YouTube as well, probably for a lot of the holidays, right? When we're off of YouTube for the holidays, there's still flash webinars. So, just saying.
Yeah, rename to the Take Losses course, man. That'd be incredible.
Why don't you rename your name to Spooky Gay? Spooky Gay Bear.
You know what they say about bears? They're bottoms. Shoo. Anyway, will you help me get? Oh, it's an X. Oh, you said your girl. Oh, damn, I didn't know.
No,
he said X. Oh, I must have not read X. I just saw 4K on DoorDash. I couldn't get past that. Like, okay, well, she's your ex. We got ways, bro. We got ways. We're crafty in the CMC. Spooky Bear is funny, but
Spooky Bear's got a sense of humor.
Yeah. We could call it the Take Losses course during the bear market. I think we can come up with some funny names. So that's just because we're just taking the piss out of it, really, in the bear market. But yeah, the crash. We definitely were going to have a crash out course during the bear market. Very, possibly during the lows, basically.
Yeah.
This is when people were crashing out, and this is where we Lambo out, basically. Woo.
Got to skittle colors all the rainbow. Man.
That's right. That's why wife changing money, man. And for some guys, first girlfriend type of money. Well, hey.
Didn't you have that meme with you didn't play that one yet, did you?
Which one?
The dude with the long hair. You're showing me on Twitter before the stream.
Oh, did
remember? It was no. That was Kyle. Kyle, you got to share that one. Remember the guy that we saw at Fresh and Fit, Hayden?
Yeah.
Kyle, because I just mixed it up here because I'm kind of tired too. But
text it to me, Kyle. I'll put it on my Twitter.
Hilarious, bro. It's like this guy with like super long hair, and he's like, what do you call it? This guy's got a girlfriend. You don't got a girlfriend. Like you're a fucking loser.
Well, you've downloaded it and sent it to me.
I can't download these.
Okay. Yeah, no, that was good. I thought you showed that to me for some reason.
I mean, I can screen record, but that's whack.
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine.
But that was a good one. We'll have to
Where was your Twitter, Kyle?
Well, it's not on Twitter.
No, it's on Instagram. But we'll have to add that.
Looking for a culture toxica
type.
But a lot of these toxicas are fat, dude. We need to stop at this shit too. Like we need to. I'm trying to pull that because I've said it before. Like the Latino culture on the Mexican side is a cycle behind.
Yeah.
Like some of the girls maybe in LA a little bit like in Miami. In Miami, they're not. I mean, they're Latinas obviously, so they're all working out. But like, my God, they're really Lyle.
I know. I was like, damn.
They're cycle behind over here on, I would say, on the West Coast states and stuff like that. They're like, some of them are working out, but not a lot, not all of them.
Also, the Toxica thing is just propagating fucking beta mentality shit.
Yeah. They're like basically like a mandilon and shit. You basically have some abusive girl, but she looks pretty and she's fucking you. So like, I mean,
that's the whole Toxica.
She treats me bad, but damn.
Oh my God, she's hot though.
But she drains my balls, which is all that matters, And then this is the same.
Ya te caché, puto. Ya te caché. I'm seeing you. What the fuck are you looking at? What were you waiting for?
Yeah. I mean,
don't snitch. Gotta have the bro codes. Scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
There was a little bit higher. Right there, Elara says, if I buy the course, what's the likelihood I'll make my money back that I put in? So what I was saying on my stream when we were talking about the coin requests earlier today, I just said I already know that if we go into a 60-day cycle low, let's say between $101,000 to $104,000 Bitcoin, around that middle of webinar area, October 11th to the 21st period, roughly speaking. If that happens, then there's going to be at least a handful of coins that we're going to be scaling into at that time, where they'll just be dirt cheap, very good coins, and then we'll have a really nice run on that. Going over the course of late October into early December. So yeah, I think there's a very, very good chance that, and if you're, let's say, putting in $1,000 to buy the course and you're putting in $1,000, to speculate, and then you have the rest of your portfolio, whatever that might be, that's probably pretty good to be able to make that back. So yeah, there's going to be multiples on multiples, basically. We're not going to go through an entire Q4 without an opportunity. Like, that's just not going to happen. Like, Can you imagine the entire Q4? Just like, I can't imagine an entire Q4 not going well for crypto in a bull market. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to definitely get plenty of opportunities there. It's mostly about it'll be some of it will be about sniping. And if you're in the Take Profits course, we're definitely gonna be putting in.
Definitely in the Take Profits course. Yeah, because we're gonna talk a lot of we're gonna be looking at because like there's gonna be a local top for the year or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't believe it's gonna be the all-time high for like the whole cycle, but
but a local top for the year.
Yeah, which is very, very important and stuff. So we'll take some profits there. This is why we haven't been worried too much with like the dips we've been because it's a dip for ants. It's not that big really. Now it's for
pretty
some
normal.
of the alts, it's kind of not bad for like a DCA and stuff like that. But we're gonna save that larger one right there to make sure that people have some cash on hand and they're able they're gonna re-enter back in December or January, depending on where we have to look at how the quarter ends up shaping up.
And good point by Darks as well. He says it's a lock unless you're not paying attention.
That's right.
Yeah, like as long as you're paying attention, taking in the information, it's gonna be good. And like I said, we're going to have the first 1.0 version of an AI agent that basically listens to me and Miguel's information during the webinars. And so you'll have no excuse. You'll be able to go and be like, okay, I watched these webinars. I remember what they said, but I want a more specific detail on one particular point. Ask the AI agent, hey, in webinar number 4 with Charlie Miguel, what did they say about the price of Crow token, for example, over the, you can be specific to the AI agent and it'll answer you. So we're working on the very basic version of that, and we're going to test it out here in the crypto mindset course. So yeah, you're not going to have an excuse to miss the information.
Right. And this question's funny, man. So Eric says, GG33 says that 11 life paths, 22 life paths are the best bodybuilders. 22 is the best. Since I'm double 11. Oh, like that's how Eric's a double 11.
Double 11.
Yeah. If I take steroids, I'll get so big. I'm 6 foot 180. Yeah, I mean you'll do pretty good. Just gotta be really make sure you be careful.
So you must be pretty skinny because 180 at 6 feet. Yeah. So I would say you could probably put on 20, 30 pounds of mass if he's working out
pretty easily. I mean, basically, roids work best when you're skinny.
Yeah,
it makes you look more. I mean, you look more awesome basically on it and stuff. Like you got to be careful. Also, like I think you're in your 30s and 40s already, so I'm not even sure. So you should be okay.
Around,
yeah. Let's see. Nick G is like, I'd like to get into the course, but I'm in New York. I have some exchanges and coins that aren't available here. Any thoughts for joining the course? I know it's everything's. I mean, debit, credit cards.
No, we'll get you set up.
Yeah, we'll get you set up, dog.
Jump in the course, and especially like the sooner you jump in, you can basically get into the chat part of the course. And while you're in the chats, you can ask people different things. We have a lot of people that are actually based out of New York that have taken the course before, so we'll help you get set up and everything. But I mean VPNs for the win as well. So we'll get you set up.
Miami nuked my weight loss. I mean, put a pause on it. Yeah, I think it was the alcohol. I think it was the alcohol and the sleep and shit. But like, I'm still down 1 more pound. It is cut season. Yeah. I'm trying not to be a bear. But
you're not going to hibernate for the winter, Miguel.
Like, I'm a stallion, baby. Look at me. I'm sexy.
6-pack by next summer.
Well, maybe a little sooner. That'd be nice. But yeah, I'm taking it easy and stuff.
What percent body fat would you have to get to for yourself to get that? Because I'd have to
12,
go
13.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd have to get down to like fucking 10%.
Yeah, well, to know 10%, you're
so. I mean, for me, because I got down to 11.5%.
You probably weren't.
No, yeah, I did. I measured it.
No, it's wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah.
No, the calipers are wrong.
Calipers.
Yeah, that shit's all wrong. Basically, we're all fatter than we think. The calipers are wrong. Like because the skinnier you are, calipers work less. If I'm fat, like right now, if I go like this, it's probably accurate because I'm fat because I've got fat around my stomach. It's probably accurate. But the skinnier you get, the calipers are way off.
They could do the water displacement one too.
Yeah,
but those are still not accurate.
The most accurate is MRI. Basically, you're getting a full CT scan.
Well, yeah,
that's actually the most accurate because they're all off by a little
bit. How
bit.
much that's going to cost?
It's not that expensive. They do it here in Vegas.
Yeah.
For how much?
It's
a couple $100.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was over 1,000. No.
Well, it's just because they have it here now. Like this is like all the bodybuilders are coming here. Like they managed to lower the price. Yeah,
exactly. Spooky right here. 14%. You should have decent abs, lean stomach, but not ripped.
Yeah. Lean stomach and not ripped. That's right.
That's why I said 12, 13, kind of like because that's actually one of the biggest things that's happened since like let's just say 10 years ago on YouTube and stuff. Yeah. Even I thought this. It was very normal to say like basically we've been off on the body fat percentage by like 5% on average as an industry. So when someone back in the day, like if you were totally right, like if we were like back in 2015 and you said, oh, I got to get down to 10%, everyone's like, yeah, that's right.
That's 100%
abs.
right.
Yeah. Now it's like, 15%, you got you're just a flat stomach. That's why 13%, 12%, then you got the abs actually showing. Because if you're 10%, you're fucking
you're ripped,
you're
dude.
ripped. Because like the so the bodybuilders you see on the Olympia, they're at 6%.
Yeah, there's one kid in my high school is just like naturally like what do you call it? Super skinny, but like not skinny in the bad way, but like what do you call it? Basically just ripped or whatever. I was like, that's kind of convenient.
Yeah. So there's a rule. So like basically like for me, right? Like if I were to say like, let's just say I was 282, like at my peak, right? Bam, I'm 280 pounds. You are always going to, the more fatter you are, the more you guesstimate you're base. Almost everyone is wrong on how much weight they have to lose. Right.
Yeah. I guess it depends on like what you're trying to achieve. Right.
Right.
Like, are you trying to go for abs? Or are you trying to go for like, basically bulking up? Because if you're bulking up like you are, right? Like you're not going for lean, you're just going for mean.
Can you get lean from creatine? So no, basically it can help you lose weight.
It has water retention though, so it's technically you're not.
But it'll make so basically the water retention is you're not going to hold it on your face. Basically, your muscle bellies are going to get big. You'll have more water in your muscle.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So when you carb up and you eat anything like with carbs, white rice or anything like that, you'll hold more water and literally your muscles look bigger.
Yep.
Which is nice.
There's a muscle building effect.
But the water weight's over fucking blown. Like you might maybe 5 pounds maximum. Like it is not like a crazy amount.
Eric's so true. He's like, now I can smell the food from 200 meters away.
8%. Yeah, that's 8% would be unbelievable.
No, 8% would probably be pretty hard to maintain.
What was it like
for most people?
For Eric, I get you too because like you're 180 pounds. And like I don't know, you probably don't have abs. If you don't, I think, dude, you'd have to get down to like I'm scared to say the weight, like 165, dude.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, literally, I could just.
I mean,
like chuck you.
Like no.
So like that, I understand the lead. That's such an interesting sort of weight thing because I never had that problem. I always just balloon past it.
Yeah.
Like just to go back to the example when I was 280, right? If I was kind of like delusional a little bit, I'd be like, I just got to lose 40 pounds. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Like 240, I actually would look pretty decent. But like, if I were to say like, let's say I just want like my top 2 abs or 4 abs showing. Like, I don't have to be like sizzled out.
Probably 200.
No. Well, it depends on how much
That's
muscle.
what I'm saying.
It depends on. I don't have to get that low. No way. I mean, I'll have abs showing by like fucking maybe 235, maybe 240, depending. Because I'm dropping 14 more pounds. Stomach's gonna get flat. So maybe 235.
What weight are you skinny?
Oh, I mean 205, 200.
Okay, so maybe like 220, 220.
That's rail skinny.
220, 225. You'd have pretty good abs then.
Yeah, 225. I have probably some abs and stuff. But I have to see. This is the first time I've done it in like years. So like, I built a lot of muscle. I built a lot of muscle over the years and stuff because like I basically bulked for like hella years, and then but there was also time in there like like when we met in person, how kind of fucked up I was from my back. I couldn't work out for a while. That was. But the good thing is I built a lot of muscle, and you have muscle memory. So like. I was able to recover it mostly all back and stuff like that. And I'm working out good and stuff like that. So 6 foot, you could get abs in a month. Yeah. But it depends on how much muscle he doesn't have that.
This is muscle maturity, muscle memory. There's so much you could have.
I have abs. I look like Bruce Lee. Oh, you do?
Dude,
okay.
Hell yeah.
So you're basically lean bulking then.
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
So for you, I'd almost recommend like you gain 5 pounds a month tops and to keep working out. Like it's a slow thing that unless you use roids, basically like, probably test an Anavar or like fucking test and mast or some shit. I mean, like don't use Trend Dog. Because Trend's only for cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah. DEXA scan's more accurate than in-body scan.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's been
what's a DEXA scan?
It's the kind of like the similar thing as getting like a MRI scan or whatever, but it's not the same.
It's not the same. So DEXA's real. It's more like it's closer, but like it's not better than the CAT. Scan. The CAT scan's already been proven and shit. I think like there's been multiple YouTubers that prove like there's big accounts, million subscribers have done the tests. And that's the most accurate. Is the CAT. It's sort of you get in the giant tube CAT scan.
Well, I mean, it's a medical equipment.
Yes.
So, yeah, absolutely.
You can really get one, but that's close enough. If you get like a DEXA scan, you're kind of with, you're there.
Within range.
Yeah. Trend's the answer to everything. Sort of. I mean, I will say that like here's also one side effect of it's a good side effect or bad side effect. I don't know. It gives you a little bit more paranoia. But part of the paranoia is that you start noticing things. You start noticing like, Charlie never keeps his key on this side. He's always on the left side. That's strange. What's going on? Is he trying to tell me he's like trying to leave? He's just trying to show off his car to me. What's he doing? Like no, but so it's usually people say when you start taking high amounts of Trend or decent amount of Trend, it's the breakup drug. You basically you will end up basically conspiracy theorying that you think your girlfriend's cheating on you, and then tons of guys find out their girl's cheating on them.
Like BitBoy. No.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. The one thing I did find about Cialis, I did not know. This is really like, I just found this out. This is the first like negative I found out about Cialis in a long time, is that it can, for certain people, make your nose stuffy.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
so like,
interesting.
so if you take it, you have a bit of a stuffy nose and stuff like that. I mean, I don't.
So what you're saying is just do coke with it. No.
Clear sinuses and rock hard.
My heart exploded. Wow.
So are you and Charlie still friends?
No.
Just the little crack.
Are you guys still cool with Andrew Wilson and Wes Watson? I saw somebody ask that earlier. Yes. But yeah, Cialis. So like I've been hearing there's now a bigger fight. So Cialis had been always the better one because it just lasts longer. Like if you forget to take it one day, you have like left. Basically, for most people to notice it, like you take a Cialis, it'd probably work for 3 days. You'd still like have better boners, right? But like same effect with like a Viagra. It's kind of that night or that day, and then it's over.
You don't have that long lasting effect.
Yeah, more guys have gotten like a little like.
What are the honey packs? What do they have in those?
That is.
What is that?
Not set. I think it's Cetaphil, which is, or no, it's Tadalafil, which is the same thing. It's the same thing as
Yeah, there's some mystery shit in there. It's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wes Watson gets experience.
We do it. I mean, it'd be an interesting conversation.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be it. Yeah.
Let's see. Turnable is not the best. It's not water resistant. I sent you. I was talking to Trend, not Trendable, but like, yeah. I mean, most people. I mean, like the whole thing is basically like the way if you're doing TRT plus, which is most of you guys. Like most of you guys are just like, well, since I'm on TRT, I might as well do a little mini cycle. Like, which is like you find out what you're like how much testosterone you need and stuff. So you either go to 140 probably or 200, testy or some shit a week, daily injection, hopefully.
Yeah, just
and
get
then
the right
wherever you
dose,
don't have like you get tested, and then from there you probably go on a little growth hormone. The growth hormone's like synergistically because growth hormone makes the androgen receptors better, and then when you have more androgen receptors, you have more muscle mass. Muscle mass also gives you more receptors for the GH and IGF-1. Bam, so it's very synergistic. So like so people have taken like really small, like kind of almost TRT doses of testy or cypionate, and then gotten like 1,500 nanograms per deciliter, which is like the top end. Like that's basically you at like 15 or something like that, like peaked out tests and stuff, and with like really good parameters where like your estrogen isn't high and you're not spiking estrogen, so you're not getting like bitch tits and you're not getting like. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, there was interesting little information there. If you scroll up from the orange one higher, where was it? Oh, no. Go all the way down. Did it get deleted? No. Scroll up a little slower. Hey, that one, Alex 7. I looked it up. He's talking about a Kudis ring tracker.
Oh, okay.
And I looked it up. It says it's a longevity protocol building a healthier future on SUI. It's wearable data for AI insights, but put on chain. I'm like, do you really want that on the blockchain?
It's stepping.
Yeah, but like with like your vitals or whatever. So it's like, would you really want that on the blockchain? Like it's kind of like, I think what do you call it? They've asked about like you need more privacy protocols first on the blockchain before you're putting your fucking like sleep data and shit like that on there.
Mexican loss in Asia, I do 175 a week. That's pretty normal. Most people do like 120 to 175 a week. Yep. TRT 200 was too much. Yeah, you can get sides, or you start feeling like a god. I don't like, I don't know. That's why my biggest temptation is like, I wonder how like I wonder how like if I took like imagine you taking like 500 in a week or something, which is like the crazy part is like they say this. So watch this. So in the bodybuilding community, right, 500 tests a week is like your uncle's dose, or it's like an uncle cycle, or it's like your brother's cycle. It's sort of like. You're not full on doing like a bodybuilding dose, which is insane.
A full gram,
which is crazy. Or like a bodybuilding dose is basically you're taking like a total of a gram and higher, but multiple compounds or one compound, right? But like 500, it's sort of like okay, you're doing your first kind of cycle, like to get jacked and shit, which is so much test, dude. Like, oh my god, what would that put you at? Like 3,000 fucking nanograms, 4,000. Like you'd be like at 3 times the peak of yourself at 15 or some shit. Just like, I mean, I couldn't imagine. Like I used to be fucking wanting to fucking bust a nut 24 fucking 7. Like that's actually the dangerous part of it that people don't talk about is that like you start saying yes, or you start like giving choosing signals to chicks that you wouldn't even fucking look at again. Like that's the danger part of it.
The tortas, no.
Yeah.
But it kind of sounds like a meth head.
Similar. The receptors are.
I mean, the teeth are much better. You know, my breath is on point. But yeah. 500 a week's a blast. Yeah. But they call that like your uncle's steroid cycle. Like it's sort of like he's like a mid curver. I mean, he's like in the middle. He's like, he's like TRT plus. Like that's not TRT plus, dog.
Well, also
that's insane.
There's also people that hyper respond too, right? So
that's
the thing.
But it's also depends on muscle. So like the skinnier, so like okay, the smaller you are, stature. So a lot of it has to do with muscle. So you have a lot of androgen receptors in your muscle. So if you're naturally kind of like you had some muscle on you, but you're still skinny, you will work better. That's why the skinny guys like work.
So
better.
like basically, if you've worked out in the past, you've had some muscle on your frame or whatever you like.
Your muscles can absorb the test better.
Basically.
It doesn't work like that exactly, but like that's the best way to make it so people to understand it, basically.
Right.
And that's why like I've been like the growth hormone side so crazier because it's more androgen receptors. I can go on forever, just like I do in crypto.
I just love it. If
I get on trend of how to be able to become a authority, you will be able to pick her up, I guess. It gives you aggression, but like you might start getting into like uglier and uglier chicks. Because like trend is like Pandora's box. You know, that would be interesting seeing you on trend.
Just that would be fucking rich.
You turn into like what's the actor from Game of Thrones in Shock Collar? That's how I imagine you, Charlie.
The guy that played Jamie Lannister. Yeah.
Keep pull on the screen. Go to Shot Collar.
Yeah, I know.
This is what I imagine Charlie looking like on trend, like a Wes Watson, like Charlie right here. Like
it's literally what. Yeah.
Like, yes. That's exactly what I imagine.
That is fucking funny,
dude. Look at that. You tell me you would look. That's Charlie right there, 100%, bro. Look at that slick back hair. Charlie starts slicking the hair back.
Isn't that that's actually kind of a good movie? I'm pretty.
It's a really good movie.
Isn't that the one where he like kills somebody in prison?
Yeah. Sort of.
Basically, he's a lawyer. No, not a lawyer.
A stockbroker.
He's a stockbroker, and he basically does a drunk driving accident. Fucking flies a red. He gets charged with murder, and then he goes down to the.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a good chunk of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like basically, that's that. Actually, that right there is what you probably look like. Like because like your body, because like when you're on test, you just get a thicker beard faster, and like you could almost pull that off right now, actually, in terms of like the facial hair and stuff like that. So like
Charlie goes bald and
Charlie goes bald. Yeah, that's hella funny. It was a great movie. Like definitely, I've been getting to recommend this a lot of my shorts and stuff like, which is kind of funny. As well as like that Patton movie. Like I've been getting a lot of like, you know George Patton?
Yeah.
George Patton and stuff. So there's like a movie they made of him. And like,
was that recent?
No. It was like an 80s, 70s movie.
Oh, okay,
it's really well done. And it was actually basically like so there was a general, what's his name? Bradley. I think he was the 4-star general, 3-star general during at that time. And he was always with Patton during that time and stuff like that. And they're kind of like, he was kind of his junior for like basically since they joined the West Point, he was his junior forever, and then finally during the war he finally like leveled up one level above him because like Patton wouldn't shut his mouth about shit. And then people said like if you watch the movie a little bit, like from what I've only seen, I'm actually going to watch the whole movie this weekend, but like basically like he made himself look really good in the movie. It's sort of like how Dr. Dre's in the movie, he's like superhero, he's knocking everyone out a little bit. Like Bradley's saying really smart shit where like Patton was pretty much mollywopping him a lot, you know, in the real life. But except the one thing is Patton's voice is like, "Hey, what the fuck you doing, soldiers?" You know, but it actually had a high squeaky voice. Patton had like that
really?
Movie. That
I've never heard him before.
Because probably intentionally, like you know, he has like a really high squeaky voice.
Interesting.
But like, he basically what ended up happening to Patton is basically there's a big, you know, we're winning the war already, and some basically like shell shock was still like. Still seen like shell shock got really turned into a real thing in World War I because people really did get shell shock, and 2, a lot more people respected it, but still wasn't respected as like in Vietnam and future wars.
So, like PTSD was like something you just kind of brushed under the rug a little bit.
So Patton would always go to the infirmary, right? So he'd see any soldiers that got blown up or were hurt. He would like congratulations, give them hugs, thank you so much for trying it. Like another he's like, I'll be healed soon. Don't worry. You always have a place on the 3rd regiment or whatever, right? And then he'd go to the more of the psych ward side and he started yelling at people like, get the fuck you fucking pansy. And then he slapped the shit out of some kid, basically because he was shell shocked. There's nothing wrong with you, you pussy. And he was slapping the fuck out of him. And then he got into huge trouble because it became a big media thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. On him for slapping him up. And then, you know,
yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Older times.
Yeah. Knocked out a couple threes since I couldn't get the baddies. Wait, what? Knocked a couple threes since I couldn't get the baddies to reply back. So wait, or so you know where like you got in. So you probably could actually hit 4s and 5s if you put more effort into it. But like the 3s responding back easier.
Right.
That's good. I mean, but this is actually some real. I saw a video that recently, which is so true. It's like most people are 5s.
True.
Most people are 5s. Like, and it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
5s aren't ugly.
And then they turn into like what, a 6.5 with makeup?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Makeup or working out. Like you can always level up higher than you're at. Always. Like even if you're really good looking, you could probably get half a point hotter. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But it's easier to go up more points when you're uglier or like more normal. It's true. If you're a 3, you can get to a 6.
True.
Fucking get a nice. You get a nice. You get lean, 6-packed out, a nice suit, good haircut. You know, you can get there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Money talks.
I'm a 4. I actually talked to old redneck last night. We were talking about a gym routine for him.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. I was going full life advice last night. Last night, 3-hour stream. Go check it out. It was gangster.
Yeah. I haven't even watched that yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard. Like this is something me and Charlie talk about. We stream so often. It's fucking impossible for us to watch each other's content. Yeah. We loving it. That's right. Yeah. You know, yes, if you're hitting the 3 easies, you can level up. But like the problem is if you get the 3 pregnant,
bro, don't even
wrap it up, homie.
Like at the very least, if you're banging a 3, she's got to at least be not short.
Yeah, just go for people that have like what do you call it on the pill for that shit. Good God,
on a pill wrapped up and everything.
Yeah,
man.
Exactly.
I would never raw dog this. Well, okay, that's not a lie. But
never say never, Miguel.
Never say never.
Just,
arise.
Arise.
God damn it.
Just pull out game.
And if you want this and more, Crypto Mindset Quarter 4 is open now, you guys. Get in or be square, man.
He kind of has a point there.
Yeah, I mean, we have a point here. You know,
no, the Sony.
What does he say?
3 swallow.
3 swallow.
I think I've literally never been with a girl that's never swallowed. They've always swallowed.
There you go.
Yeah, I may have said that wrong, but you know what I meant.
She may not swallow for you, but she'll swallow.
That's crazy. A girl not swallowing. I mean, I can understand maybe on the first date, but even then, like
on the first date, yeah. You're gonna marry that one.
Yo,
get in or be gay.
Oh damn, spooky bird, watch out. But no, but like it is true. Like I mean, like the worst sex with the girls, like if you're like, I mean, not for, I don't want to say 14, but like a girl that's making you work for it and shit. The sex is never that great. You're like, wait, what the fuck? Did I work so hard?
You have a first date, bro.
I mean, you're not getting top on the first date. You're not.
No, you are. But
Yeah,
I'm saying you're not marrying that chick.
Well, no, yeah, of course, I'm not marrying any chick. But but you know,
she can marry the LLC.
Yeah. I mean, of course, she's sucking my dick. It's me.
There you go.
Like, I mean, like, I think I heard Tate brother say this, like, oh, she's only with me because I'm rich, handsome, beautiful, and good looking and tall. Oh man, she's so vain. Wow. And I only like her because she's fucking beautiful, skinny, and in shape, and fucking gorgeous, and not a whore. You know. Oh, she likes me because I'm a stud out here in the streets and stuff like, you know, that's what there is levels, like there's gold digging levels to the point where like, I mean, who wouldn't want to be me? I'm fucking awesome.
Well, I mean, shit, at the end of the day, all women are gold diggers. At the end of the day.
Yeah. Teach me how to do trading.
All different levels.
Join the Crypto Mindset course, brother. We'll show you.
Trade up, baby.
Yeah. Can you imagine like, then she spits on your car seat or some shit?
No.
I know it's one of you guys that happened to. I don't even have to know. I know, statistically speaking, it's DCC's love line alone with CMC. Yeah. Okay, wait. I had one try to trap me. Oh shit! Wait. Hold on. Let's lock in Charlie. Wait, hold up.
I would say, what do you call it?
I had one try to trap me saying she was pregnant. I blocked her, never looked back, took her out of the roster ASAP. She 3 threes equals a 9 is what Lunch Money said. She's 3. He said 3-6 Mafia, the most known unknown. The album.
Yeah, you know, there's always something floating out there. You just never know. 23andMe, just don't do it.
Brother, we got to upgrade you to fours, dog. I mean, we at least got your threes. You're playing with fire, dog. We got to get four. If you're saying the threes.
The lunch money, man, he's got priorities.
I mean, he's got I know he's 0 APR, on the credit card. Baby. he's got that transfer card up and running, right? He's about to use that what's called that Chase Slate.
Chase Slate. Yep.
The balance transfer over. Where else are you gonna get this, man? We've been on so many crypto streams. These dorks don't even. I mean, they're paying for Cooter, bro. It's true. Sad. But Miguel, you pay for it somewhere. Well, I mean, eventually, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's actually one of the craziest things too. Like we've had these discussions with Fresh and Fit. At we've been on some dinners where everyone, I mean, some pretty high level people. Everyone's a fucking multimillionaires there, and like these discussions have gotten pretty deep. Where like at a certain level where you're like millions and millions of dollars, depending on how it looks like from the outside. Like, so if you have a guy that's he's barely making it by, or it's got a minimum wage job, or like making 50 or 100,000 a year, construction worker or something like that, or just a normal guy making normal money, nothing crazy, but not brokey, but that, it looks like you're tricking, but you're not. So tricking is like you're spending money to kind of get a girl to like you or fuck you, basically, right? But it's this whole thing where like that's your like at a certain point you have a certain lifestyle, you fly dry around, like it's like as in, like a Waller as an example.
You'll have exactly a driver.
What you're saying.
Yeah, like you're just like, well, you're living life anyways. Like you're gonna be spending this money. Like for some girls, that might seem like
you're not flying out this girl, but you're like, I'm going, like it's like okay,
but you're spending a lot of money on dinners and doing things
which
because
you're doing already.
Yeah, you're doing that no matter what, right?
Yeah, you're doing that no matter what. But like, it's sort of like, shit, I gotta go to fucking Miami, come through. Oh, you want to come through? Let's go. Boom, go to Miami.
Exactly.
You already got the fucking
You're just living life
and shit like that.
The difference is some of these guys are buying bags before they're fucking.
But wait, buying? You mean
that's the thing? Like these rich dudes are buying bags before they're even fucking. That's the thing.
Wait, bag or
no?
Or
bag. Like
okay.
Bag.
I didn't know.
Well,
what,
I mean,
dude,
that's Dark Triad gaming too.
Big L said, man, some of you fuckers will still be virgins if the crack never came out.
Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact. Shit, I know motherfuckers.
There's guys out here without coke. They've never got their dick wet.
Just go after the meth heads.
I know guys that would get girls high just to try to do shit, bro. What the fuck is that?
Mr. Onuka, be careful with the 3 L's: liquor, leverage, and ladies. It's 4 L's. It's 4 L's and lawyers. Lawyers. People always forget the lawyer one.
Well, unless they need to keep you away from the IRS.
Well, okay. Well, there's that. But like,
do you have
tax attorney or whatever?
FBI, open up! What codex say if you ain't caught something?
What codex say if you ain't caught up with something, you ain't really out here fucking? Like what? I mean, like outside the Big L, man. If you ain't clocking no loot, then you ain't knocking no boots, baby. Woo! Been saying this since the 90s, dog.
Real recognize real.
That's right. But yeah, so you can pick up chicks off. You can be brokey and stuff chicks, but like you can't keep you. But eventually, they won't be able to keep them. Basically,
that's
because true. Like this actually what I was talking about last night. Actually, on that 3-hour live stream was like, I think like an hour and a half in, we started talking about like the expectations of what happens as you start aging up. Because I was talking to a lot of guys that were like, basically the groups were like late 30s, 27ish, like late 20s, and then that early 2018 zone.
Okay.
Because I said that like you kind of have a shield up until like 23, where like the expectation you may have your parents may be like once you're out of the house,
but you're not like, gonna you're gonna be
societal.
Gonna be in a certain socioeconomic class,
right. Like I mean, you're broke at 21, so is everybody else.
Unless you're a trust fund baby,
or you could be like YN Crypto and just have an executive at Caterpillar.
She bought me the world. I love that shit.
If you're chat, she'll pay for you.
I dated a girl whose dad was an executive Caterpillar. She bought me the world. I love that shit. Did she buy you the new CMC, dog?
Dude, there was somebody that we knew that ended up working there. Caterpillar.
Oh yeah. Oh right.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, CMC teach me to get some. Bro, we'll teach you to get better than the
bro. We'll teach you to do a 10-point play.
Shit, dog. But it is always up to like where you're at that time. It takes a while. But like Lena's law.
Hey, part of the Citadel.
Part of the Citadel, man. I was not rich enough. But that's a cool thing is like those experiences kind of open your worldview and shit of what's possible. And then, definitely, man. But she was probably very cooked because she's used to a certain lifestyle. So you'd have to get to that level. But you could do it. But she fucks with you. She fucks with you. It is what it is.
Unicorns exist.
Free lunches.
Free lunches.
Whoever said there was no such thing as a free lunch.
That's right. But with that, man, thank you so much for joining us, you guys, man. If you want this and more crypto talk, red pill talk, lifestyle chats, man, join the CMC. that unrecorded AMAs are pretty insane. I'm going to have an unrecorded AMA very soon in the Citadel. I'll announce it very soon.
That end of year tax. Yeah, just saying.
Tax avoidance, Charlie. Tax avoidance. We are not a drug cartel, Charlie.
Yeah, I know.
We're not a drug cartel.
If we buy 5 RMs, okay, it's so much easier to move them around than art.
We can't move the money, Louis.
Papa, it's just so much simpler to be buying watches as opposed to art pieces.
Watches, art. I don't understand what you are saying.
We're
Louis,
talking about the putain money laundering issue that
money
we have.
Louis! We are not a drug cartel. We don't do money laundering.
No, I know money. I meant tax avoidance.
Tax avoidance. Ah, man, ça va. Okay. Buy the watches. Okay, I didn't know what you meant. Why you don't say what you mean?
You buy this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby. You're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99. That's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move. I act quick. I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com. Boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99.